guys, so welcome back to my channel. So this video here is about how to do hijab tutorial with these two specific hijabs. These two hijabs that I'll be talking about are from my contest that just ended a couple days ago. So these two hijabs are the prizes, and as promised I said I would do a tutorial to show you guys different styles that you could do with these hijab styles or with these hijabs. So here's one style I will show you how to do, and I have a couple of mine, so for this specific hijab style, just pin it in the middle, and then you have this long piece hanging, and you just have, I don't even know, like a little over a foot, maybe, yeah, a foot and a half. And then what you're gonna do with this piece is you're just gonna just leave it where it is, and with this longer piece, you're just gonna kind of let it drag. I mean, you could place it up here if you like, but I'm just gonna keep pulling it and just keep it on my shoulder and kind of just tuck it in like so. And you can keep tugging it till what you like. And then with the rest of the pieces, you can either tuck it in, which I'll just tuck that one in, and then this piece here you can also just pin it again, which I think that's kind of cute. And I will just pin it for you guys to show you. Ow. Like so. Obviously this is like the prize, so I don't want to like poke holes in it, so that's what it looks like. Obviously you don't have to have the tag sticking out like that, and you can just make it a little bit neater, but like I said, I don't want to like poke holes and ruin the scarf, so that's it. And yes, there is a I Love Modesty tag on it because they all are handmade, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's really pretty. This is so nice for the summer. It's pretty lightweight, and there's so much you can do with these scarves. That's just one style that I showed you. Another style that you could also do is, okay, so here's another way. This kind of reminds me of like the 50s glam style, since it's like the polka dots, which reminds me of the 50s, which I absolutely adore. So this is actually a very quick way to do it, and it's kind of neat. You don't get much coverage in the front. I mean, if you're wearing a loose shirt, I think it's fine, but it's your choice, and you can kind of spread it out if you like, but for this style I'm just going to leave it like that. And I will show you how to get this style. All you're going to do is just pin it. I'm not going to pin it, like I said. I don't want to, like, Anyway, so I'm just going to take the scarf, or this part of the scarf, you're just going to split it in half, basically. And then you're just going to throw this around, and you can go around another time if you like. You can just tuck that in. Or if you like, you can just pin it. But I think tucking in should be fine. I think you should pin it if you're going outside, otherwise the wind would blow it. But I'm just going to pin it like that, or just tuck it in. And then with this piece, that's it. It's very simple. Just kind of pull it down a bit so you're a little bit more neck coverage there, and yeah, that's it. All you really have to do is play around with it. I actually really like it. It kind of looks like a tie too if you kind of pull it to the center. And if you don't want it to be dangling so much, you can just kind of, maybe take it around once and then have it hanging. Although it's not that long, but what you would do is don't make it, when you're putting it on at first, don't leave it in the center. That's it. So that's for that style, and I have another style for the other scarf. So this is the other scarf that one lucky winner will win. We haven't decided who the winners are yet, so I'll leave a comment or the winners in the bottom box there, or at the end of this video if this video is out by then. Anyway, so this one's really pretty. It has like the silk or silver sequins and whatnot. If you check out the contest video, I kind of go into more detail about the scarf, so if you want to look into that. But anyway, so for this style, all you're going to do is just pin it. And I kind of like to call this the sophisticated look. This is a really great style for work. I did this at a work launch party for once, and I'll leave a picture at the end of the video if you like to look at that. I think it's really, like I said, it looks very sophisticated. If you have like a dress shirt on, or like you have like a dress or something and there's a lot of work here, you can just have your scarf on the one side, which I'll show you what I mean, so then you can kind of see the front part of it. The only thing is that there's not much coverage in the front, so hopefully your shirt isn't like a loose cut shirt. If it is, then I would suggest to wear like a shirt, or like they have these things now. I think pearldaisy.com has it, where it's like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a turtleneck type thing, but it's not really all the way, it just covers the neck. I'll leave a comment, or I'll leave a link below if I can find it. But anyway, what you're going to do is just pin this scarf. So I'm just going to have most of it hanging on this side, and then maybe like a foot and a half, like I said before. And then you're just gonna pin it like so. And now what you're gonna do is just toss this up and around, and you can throw on some folds, which I'll show you. So what you're gonna do is throw in some folds just to give it, I'm just going to throw this pin in just to give it some, I guess, make it look a little neat if you like. You don't have to do this, you just give it. And then just again, just kind of pinch it and then pull another pin. It's nice if you have a pin that's the same color. Unfortunately, I don't have a black one on me right now, so I'm just trying to show you the concept. And again, just pinch the scarf here, pull it up, and that will give you a fold. And then pin it right behind the fold, that way the pin, like this pin, will be covered. Like, I'll show you what I mean. So just pin it right there, and see how the second fold pin here was covered by the third fold. You know what I mean? When you keep going, it just keeps getting covered. So really it's just the one pin that's showing, and then when you put on an accessory or whatnot, it'll be covered. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing to this side so it doesn't like come out. And you can keep going for how many ever you want. I'm going to throw in an accessory, this hairband, just a regular hairband. This one I got from, I think it was Claire's or Icing. One of those hair accessory stores. Any hairband will do. And this is what I put on for my work party. And what you're going to do is put it in between the folds. So the fold is actually going to cover the ends of the hairband. So you can't even tell it's a hairband, you know what I mean? See, all you'll see is this cute little bow and like the rhinestones there, and I can just move this over a bit or however you like it. Once that is done, then you're going to take this part of the scarf. Now, I mean, if you want to have the coverage, then I would suggest taking this part and just pin it underneath, and that way you're covered. But what I did for that specific party, because I had some stuff going on here and I wanted to show that, and it was mostly, like, I would say 99% were females. So yeah, anyway, so I just pull this part around, and you can get some coverage by pulling and tugging this piece right here, like a little bit. And then with these pieces, so you got like two pieces going on here, and I just kind of left it hanging. Or if you like, you can have a twist, like my other hijab tutorial. I have a link below and you can check that out, of how to do that. But yeah, I just kind of left it because I already have so much going on, and that was it. I really like this style. I think it's very classy and sophisticated, especially with the little accessory. Try a hairband or try a hair accessory. It'll really like spice up your hijab style. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.